Homeowner in the Pacific.
So I want to say something on here too briefly about the Melanie Martinez situation. Her accuser came back out, and I just want to say something about, apparently Melanie said that she said no, or that she didn't say no or whatever. Anyone can revoke consent at any time. I'm gonna say that again. Anyone can revoke consent at any time. So to be honest with you, if she said she was okay with it and then she decided she was uncomfortable and she wasn't okay, she has a right to revoke consent. So there's that. And also, we gotta stop idolizing celebrities so much that we believe they can't do anything wrong. Why should Cassie have to relive her trauma to prove to you that Diddy did stuff to her? So why should Timothy have to relive their trauma again to tell you a second time the whole situation with Melanie Martinez? They shouldn't have to come out twice. Is it gonna have to take two people for something for them to happen for you to believe Melanie Martinez did it? Two people should not have to come out or have something happen to them for then everyone to believe that Melanie Martinez did it, because it shouldn't have to take two people. Okay, but like I said, this whole situation is horrible. They're saying like, oh, Timothy only comes out when she's famous, so she doesn't have time to address it. If she doesn't have time to address anything, she shouldn't be famous. She has plenty of time to address things, famous or not, busy or not. Anyways, her managers are going to advise her, which is one thing you guys should know. Managers advise you not to talk about the situation, because if you talk, you make it worse. Let people, this is what black people always say, right? And they're correct. Let people talk. When they talk, they tell on themselves. When they continue to keep talking, then they just tell you who they are. Okay? That's why managers don't let them. If you let people talk long enough, they will tell on themselves. I'm gonna say that again. If you let people talk long enough, they will tell on themselves. Also, if you hear any noise in the background, because I know someone's gonna be like, what's going on? My mom is grating potatoes, because we have that potato masher grater thing that makes hash browns, because we make homemade hash browns and we put them in burritos. So we're making breakfast burritos. That's what that is. In case anyone hears that noise in the background, my mom's just grating potatoes so she can make homemade hash browns so we could have breakfast burritos. Anyways, guys, have a good day or night, because it might be nighttime where some people are. Stay safe and see you later. So I'm recording this from the tablet to see how good the audio quality is. But what I came on to say is that I need to download Overwatch. I know someone said Overwatch with Fall Guys, but horror game wise, I'm thinking on playing Killer Clowns whenever I'm able to get it. But also, um, I think I'm gonna start the Pokemon game because I really need to play that. And then we need to get into Bayonetta too, because that was one of the other Switch games I got. But what I came on here to ask, if anyone knows of like print on demand pin that makes pins, because I want to do make personalized pins. Well, not personalized pins of me, but like where they don't take it down for copyright. Because I know Threadless does where they don't do take down for copyright. Because I know Threadless does merch where you can do any design you want and they don't take it down because they don't allow copyrighted images. Well, it's not copyrighted if you do it in your own art style, but like the other place that I have my merch doesn't allow stuff like that, but Threadless does. Because I want to do some really cute designs, like maybe like Bob's Burgers. Because there's this pin company I follow that does Bob's Burger stuff, or Rick and Morty, or things like that. Powerpuff Girls. I want to do some cute original designs and turn them into pins. And I feel like a lot of people are getting into pins now, and I want to make my own pins. But I want to know if there's like, if anyone knows if there's print on demand pins where you don't have to pay to have the pins made, because that would be really expensive. But eventually I could save and have pins made. But right now, we're tight. Because if you guys don't know, I'm still looking because I'm trying to get a laptop so I can start filming, or not filming. Well, I don't know if I'll film it too, but start recording my podcast, because that's very important. So I'm getting stuff to help my business, to help my platform, and to do other things besides YouTube, which I need to work on YouTube videos, TikTok, Instagram, things like that. That's what I need to work on. So yeah, but that's things that I need to like work on when it comes to that stuff, so I can make and you know have a platform, because I people told me to do a podcast, so that's one thing that I've always wanted to do. Even when I was in high school, we did some things involving like podcasting. So yeah. So I want to talk about something, and people in the comments. So the Shade Room posted Bad Baby, right? Is back with the man that abused her. And say this is why we stay out of people's business. You do know that some women, it's probably hard for her to get out of that situation. Just because she's rich doesn't mean she can get out of the situation. We don't even know why she left. And for people being like, this is why we mind our business, this is why we stay out of it, this is why we don't help them because they don't want to be helped. Like, women in abusive relationships 100 times go back to the abuser, and it happens again, and then finally they're able to get out. So could we not like victim shame people? Because I would hate for someone to say, this is why we leave you there if something happens to you, and you can't get out of that situation. We don't know why she's with him. We don't know why she's all over him. We don't know why. you know
If you smell
All I have to say is, America, we're fucked. We're fucked. We're screwed. If Biden thinks Kamala Harris is gonna win, he must be out of his ever loving mind. And I love, like, I would love to see a black woman run for president, right? But we do have to outweigh all the cons against her. She's a black. She's a woman. Misogyny. White men, white women, and black men do not like black women. So sorry, misogyny will not let Trump, not Trump, will not let Kamala Harris win. So sadly, Trump just won. Trump won. We're gonna have to accept the fact that Trump won by default. This sucks because of misogyny. They don't want to see a woman in office, especially a black woman. Sorry, screwed. Now, I'm not trying to be rude or mean because I'm black, but yeah, let's outweigh that. Black men always talk down and talk against black women. So sadly, that's one thing. Like, black men are not going to vote for this black woman. Some of them might, but a lot of them, just like the way they talk towards their own women, towards us, towards black women, especially dark skinned black women, yeah. Um, White men don't like black people in general and black women. White women don't like black women in general and think we're always jealous and blah, blah. They always have something to say towards black women, but say we're jealous of them. But yet, why do you talk about black women so much? And then misogyny. They didn't let Hillary Clinton win because she was a woman, so they're not going to let Kamala Harris win because she's a woman. We're screwed. We might as well just pack our bags and move somewhere else, because this country is screwed. If Trump gets into office, our economy is effed. A lot of things, violence. Oh my God, I just can't. I can't. I can't endure another term with Trump. I can't. We need someone who is literally, really going to run wow, against Trump that isn't a woman, sadly sorry. Because if Kamala Harris runs, we all know nobody is going to, people are going to be like, yeah, I'm going to vote for her because, we'll make history. Like, let's try to make history and make her the first black woman president. But the thing is it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen, and we just got to realize this election, we're screwed. That's it. That's all. So I just did something. More makeup to my collection. So anyways, if you didn't know, Glam Light's been having these sales, right? One of which was the Betty Boop collection, which sold out. Sadly, I didn't grab that one. So when I saw this collection went on sale, I was like, I am not hesitating. I am not, because then I'm going to be like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, wish I would have got this. And so I got the whole collection. When it comes in, I will let you guys know. I also got my laptop. So, whenever I get that, will be gravy for my podcasts. Oh, and I'm also going to be buying, like, killer clowns from outer space. But yeah, there's a couple things, I'm really excited. So everybody's talking about the VP pick for who Kamala's going to pick, and everyone's hoping that it's Michelle. Let me tell you something. I don't think Michelle will ever run, but maybe there might be a curveball. Maybe Michelle might run. But then again, nobody's going to vote women into office. To be honest with you, a black woman VP and a black woman president is something that people will not want to see. They've already demasculated and literally constantly call Michelle Obama a man. That's a man. She needs to admit it. Like, can we stop treating darker skinned black women like that and stop like calling darker skinned black women men, because that's really weird. But if she runs as VP with Kamala Harris, which is everyone's hoping, either way, we're still not going to win. Patriarchy will not let especially black women, win anything. Now, I do want to throw this tidbit in here, is that we got to look at both sides, right? I don't like Republicans. I don't like Democrats. We need to look at her policies as well, too, because people need to not just go vote for Kamala Harris just because she's a black woman and we want to see her in office. Don't do that. Please don't just go, and we got to stop saying, let's go run and vote because we don't want Trump in office. We definitely don't need to do that either. We need to stop hiring old people and start hiring young. We need younger picks. That's the issue. Older people do not understand this generation. Even still, my sentiments are still the same. I'm voting third party. I'm not going to support someone who supports the genocide like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. We seem to forget that. Do your research, guys, before voting. Neither side is good.
Hey everyone, sample.
Like, we gotta weigh our... Like, we gotta weigh our options, and like I said, and this isn't because Joe Biden stepped down, I think Trump should step down. To be honest with you, the way that I see this man, like, his health, his mental health and his health is declining. Imagine this man literally going before people about war and literally forgetting what he has to say. And then, I don't think he would do well when it comes to foreign war, because how can he handle if we were to have a World War III without either falling asleep in the middle of the meeting or just completely forgetting his train of thought, and like in that one where he was at the podium and be like, you're derp, or whatever he did, like this weird ad lib because he forgot.
جماعة الخير كم تشاهدون الطفل.
So guys, I'm taking a break. I'm just reminding you guys, I was gonna go live tonight, but then, I wanted to force myself, but, I said I was gonna take a break tonight, and then I was like, I'm gonna force myself to go live, but I'm like, no. I'm just not feeling up to going live, Very, very tired. It was stormy here. Hailing. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.